Today, let's dive deeper into the causes of PE to better understand how to reprogram our behavioral reflexes. 1. Heredity. And this one has nothing to do with your genes. It's all about evolutionary biology. Natural selection assumed two key goals: to survive and to reproduce. As long as we reproduced effectively, we were bound to succeed as a species. Now, let's think about how effective long-lasting sex is from a reproductive standpoint. It absolutely isn't. The goal was to reproduce quickly while you were still alive. So for thousands of years, your male ancestors learned to perform the task fast and efficiently for us to be alive today. 2. Masturbation. Starting from a very young age, the act of masturbation is taboo. So when a boy develops enough to masturbate and learn about his body, he always tries to do it as quickly as possible so as to not get caught and be ashamed. For years after, we ingrain this pattern in our brain and unconsciously train ourselves to ejaculate fast. So it comes as no surprise that our brain follows precisely the same pattern when we attempt to have meaningful intercourse with a partner. 3. Prostate diseases. The most common form of prostate disease is inflammation or prostatitis, non-cancerous enlargement known as BPH, and prostate cancer. And if you think none of this is your concern, you're very wrong. Many men walk around with low intensity and symptomless diseases and ignore the fact that we need to get a regular checkup. Even at the early stages, these issues can hugely contribute to your ejaculatory control. 4. Porn. This probably won't come as a surprise, but porn is created by men for men. It has nothing to do with real life sexual experiences and the potential pleasure that you and your partner can achieve. Porn portrays sex in a particular way: aggressive, often dominant, with women convulsing in orgasms. Forget this nonsense if you want to become a really great partner. 5. Stress, anxiety, and mental health. You've heard it a million times. Mental health drastically affects your physical health and well-being, and PE is no exception. PE is often associated with some mental health issues, but even simple stress or lack of confidence can contribute to the condition. As you will learn later in the course, the key to your ability to last long in bed is your ability to relax and let go. All sorts of anxieties, fears, and worries that make you stressed negatively affect your performance. This is especially true when the reason for your anxiety is PE itself. If PE happened once and you keep thinking about it, the anticipation that it may happen again can totally ruin your intercourse. And guess what? Chances are it will happen again. 6. Weak pelvic diaphragm muscles. This one will be widely discussed in this course's materials, so pay attention. Pelvic diaphragm muscles are the ones that support your pelvic organs like the urethra, rectum, prostate, bladder, and bowel, and those that get the blood flowing to your groin. As men age, these muscles get loose and weaken. Apart from aging, a sedentary lifestyle, prostate surgeries, obesity, and other lifestyle factors may reduce puborectalis tone. This consequently affects your bladder and bowel control, as well as your sexual performance. But just as you can strengthen your muscles in the gym, you can strengthen your pelvic diaphragm muscles too. Their strength and overall condition will largely define not only how long your sex may last, but also the quality of your sex, like the length and number of your orgasms. 7. Outrageously low sex literacy. Finally, but by no means less important, is the fact that most of us have no idea how our bodies work, what causes arousal, its stages, how to control it, and how to give and receive maximum pleasure from sex. But it doesn't mean that this is the way it should be for you. You obviously want to thrive in all aspects of life, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So now we have covered the main reasons behind such a widespread condition. But if you look closely, these 7 can be summed up in 2 main groups. Men have no clue about the stage of their arousal until it's way too high, and they are also not trained enough to control it. But if men can learn how their bodies function, these 2 things will no longer be a problem. And soon